Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the guest, Clee Samus from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, aka Game Logic on Twitch, back with another episode of the Firearms Tales. The Firearms Tales is my sub-series, a mini-series of the My Gaming Diary video log featuring live streams and Let's Plays of me playing games in the first-person shooter genre. Tonight, we're going to be getting things a little bit sweaty with the arrival of Season 3 in Call of Duty. So I'm going to start off tonight playing a little, well, first of all, I should use the mouse for the right PC. We're going to jump into some free-for-all. So I grabbed the Battle Pass earlier today. Went in and configured some of my upgrades. So let's go ahead and see what it do. Probably not much change in free-for-all, so, but I want to start with a warm-up here and then get into Warzone. Now, that all being said, warm-up is not going to make me play any better, so this is strictly casual and for fun, as it always is in the stream. Still things about Call of Duty that I'm trying to figure out from a multiplayer perspective. I bought the game last fall, but I really hadn't played that much multiplayer, because I'm predominantly more of a single-player kind of guy. But it still weirds me out that there are so few PC players playing the game. That's just weird to me. Always getting thrown in. I mean, I guess I could, I think you can go in and disable the cross-platform play. That might make me mix in more with PC players. But I would think if tons of PC players were playing, that it would just natively match me with more of a mix than I'm seeing typically here. And my biggest problem in multiplayer right now is I just don't know these maps. Because like I said, I don't play this game a lot. So most of what I need to do is learn the maps. I'm so bothered by what my health and monitoring PC is doing. It's acting like something's wrong with the Twitch site.
Free for all. You're on your own, soldier.
Oof. Now, I don't know that coming out with a CQB weapon was the best thing in here. We'll see how it goes. I hate that little bearded dude. Seems like whoever gets me first in whatever match is always playing that guy. Now that will work. What am I stuck on? Ah! Stuck on that blasted radiator, I guess. Whoa! Picked the wrong direction. Thought that was sound was coming from the right. Bad pick there. I'm insisting on going through with this shotty. Switch off and take the pistol a little bit here. Oh, okay. This would be interesting. Probably going to be one to be ill-advised. But it should be good for a laugh. Holy cow! That's a clip. Oh my gosh. That's another clip. Somebody's got to be angry, I'm sure. Ooh. This is a bad place to be, especially with a CQB weapon. I'm definitely going to have to change my loadout from here. So I might just snap that off. Oh. Blast it. I couldn't tell. Ah! Cheese whiz. Alright, we're gonna have to change the loadout. That's fun playing with that, but that's not getting me anywhere. Sniper probably isn't the best pick either. Oh. Blat. I had two guys, I wasn't sure which one to take. Ah!
Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
Oh. Well, we don't. No, 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 no. That's somebody outside who had a beat on me. There we go. Where's that? That stinking guy is still back there sniping? Cheese whiz.
Enemy gun active.
What the heck was that? Oh, really? Now somebody gets me with the shotty. How am I doing here? I've got no lucky instances of coming out here and catching anybody with the sniper rifle armed. Oh. Ah. Yeah, because he was, that was actually the guy behind me. Keep spawning me over here. Blast it. Alright, let's change the loadout. Really? Man, I hate that snappy poppy thing, whatever that is. Ah! Losing serious ground here. What the heck? Thank you for getting that guy. It was a streak of a very bad loss. Blast it. Get good. Bad traversal. Holy cow, Kingslayer!
Enemy cruise
Ooh,
missile
bad pick.
incoming. Enemy cluster strike incoming.
That's probably not a good pick either.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy sentry gun active.
Alright, there we go. There's something.
Enemy personal radar online. Less than a minute.
Ah!
Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
It's actually going to be tough for me to make the transition to Warzone tonight, because I do have a lot of fun in free-for-all. Nope, that's not... Ah!
30 seconds.
Uh,
Time's up. Move, move.
ah! Where's that coming from? Oof. I got that goofy Claymore armed. That is not the bomb.
It's over for RTB. Move out.
Ooh. Now, somebody quit out. I was not at the bottom. Somebody was below me. Alright, so we're going to back out of this match to arm my upgrades and updates. And leave the lobby. I always have to back way up from this 27-inch screen to make sure I see where the updates and upgrades are. So on the Uzi, got an optic, reflex sight, and customization. I'm saying I still have weapons, but alright, let's go into here. So that's weird. I'm not seeing... So it must be an upgrade on a weapon I have that already has an unlock. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to find that. guess I'm gonna just start selecting different weapons and seeing. Definitely want to start switching out some of my lethals from the Claymore. Counter UAV. No other unlocks there. So maybe that, I guess it includes kill streaks under weapons for new. I'm gonna stick with Alex for the night, but I do want to see if so no customizations gained. Huh, that's weird. So I have stuff unlocked under Coalition for operators, but not under Allegiance. It's a little funky. Let's get back to it. So Savvy Samurai's plan. Yeah, Token's online too. Is that tonight? I guess so. I don't know if Token didn't say Token's actually playing. I was like Sawmill. I don't think I've even played on that. I'm gonna assume I don't know why I did that. Change that.
Free for all. Kill, evade, survive.
Ah! I saw him over there, but I sighted it on him too late. Ah, what are you doing? Alright. So this is going to be a rough match as I try and reconnoiter this map, which I've never played on before. There's one down. Not finding the...
UAV on standby.
Okay. Yeah. Ah!
This is Jaguar 3-0, scrambler coverage active.
Bad spot, bad spot. Alright, I'm up, actually.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Scrambler fuel depleted, initiating self-destruct.
Well, definitely need to figure out how to use those, whatever's better. It's neat that I got the counter UAV, but, I have no idea how to actually use it or what good it does. I mean, I saw it pop up and scan and tell me where those guys were, but yeah, I positioned this covering too small a part of the map. And now I'm just playing around with it to see how long it takes for that to recharge. Ah! That should have gotten him. Actually, should have just moved behind the other side of the shield. I kind of already decided that, weird that it spawned me right where I was covering. Right, is the shield still there? It is still there. Deployable cover available. Just tooling around the map. Ooh. Thought that was a dude. It was just the blades of the fan there. Well, I wasn't doing actually half bad. I've actually selected a pretty decent loadout, I feel like. Dang it!
Enemy care package inbound.
Oh, that's like the dude who got me before.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Jerk. Ah, caught him too late. Oh, you got me.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
I may have to go put the gloves on. Where was that coming from? Ah!
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover. Enemy UAV overhead.
I feel like I've been killed
Enemy
over here
personal
before.
radar in the air.
I see him. Oh, snapped! Ah! Now people are starting to pull away. Jackwagon. Is that? Yeah. Now I want to move, but I feel like I'm definitely going to be seen as soon as I move. Ah. You got me. I'm not a camper. I think that's the same dude that I killed up here, though, who's trying to go back to the same spot. Yep. That jackwagon. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put the gloves on after this. Ah.
Less than a minute. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Ah.
30 seconds. Move your asses. Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, now I have no chance of closing the gap with the time remaining. I thought I could get up to be mid-pack at least. I don't think that's gonna happen though. Dang it.
Fall back, soldier. Fight another day.
It was actually not doing too bad, and then it just walked away from me at the end. Alright, we're gonna back out of this lobby. Figure out what upgrades we have. New muzzle. And optic. What I really want to get is my thermals. Alright. Alright, I'm going to run around here for a second and grab my gloves real quick. Alright, and the gloves don't fix the problem with my chronic fatigue syndrome or whatever entirely, but they do help a little. Jumping right back. So we're live tonight, close to an hour before my regular time for Wednesday nights, which I may sometimes do, or just rather, if I can jump on early and get playing earlier and not be so tired, we will definitely be trying to do that. Now back to the sawmill. Yep. Seems like not a bad choice. I didn't check. Oof, but I got the claymore. That's not good.
Free for all. Eliminate all targets of opportunity.
This is gonna take. It's probably gonna wind up getting me killed, but how do I pop my tactical? That I don't know. I know. Go ahead and get your free kill. I know that my. No, that's my. Tactical is Q. Okay. It'll take me a while to get that ingrained in my head because I just haven't been using the tacticals. There we go. It was a time that it was not bad for me to take my time. Whew. Got smoked. What do we got here? I know I saw some weapons fire. Ah! I was afraid he was on that right-hand side, but when I checked that corner initially, he wasn't there. Traverse late. Didn't zero in on him. There was a body down on the ground. At first I thought that was a bad guy. People like to contest that building. No, don't. Why did you do that? jerk hole on the roof.
Enemy care package inbound. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Now I gotta worry about checking rooftops as well.
Enemy care package inbound.
I don't know if I can get to this guy in time.
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
He dipped. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Waiting for this blasted aircraft to clear.
Enemy care package inbound.
Man.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Jeez, I'm moving horribly this time. Not even close.
You're in last place. Try a new strategy.
Alright. That was not it. Great. Come on, man. Where's that coming from? Well, that actually worked.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personal radar in the air.
Man, I'm always aiming where I think they're going, and then they, reverse track.
Enemy care package inbound.
See him. Where'd he go?
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Great.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
There's my little shield.
Enemy white cluster inbound.
Ooh, Willie Pete! Ooh. Ooh.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Yeah. That was toast anyway. Oh, it was the guy behind me that got me. Great. Ah! I'm winning my 1v1s, but I'm getting toasted on the side shots.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Where'd that come from? Rough.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Now this is the worst, when I just go out angry.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
I'm tired of being scrubbed so much. Which of course doesn't make me play any better.
Less than a minute.
Dang it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
That was risky.
30 seconds. Time's up. Move your ass. Enemy care package inbound.
Wow. I was sure that there would be somebody up here. Oh, mount it. Of course, the one time I get up here, nobody's gonna come through, right?
Stand down. It's a deadlock.
The flip is going on over here, and who's blowing my phone up? Oh, no, we need to get out of the lobby because we got unlocks. Alright, what's up, Shahir? Hello, sight. Heavy hitter. I don't think that heartbeat sensor does me a lot of good. Allergies are killing me. Ooh. I don't know that this is another map that I haven't played before, I think.
for all. You're on your own, soldier.
Didn't really check to see what I've got in this loadout. Frag and flash. Alright. Of course, I gotta proceed slowly because I haven't played the map before. I may have played this on, like, I think I may have played, yeah, I played this on Team Deathmatch. Ah! Alright, we're gonna have to try and go burly, even though we don't know where we're going. Oh, there's something.
Enemy UAV overhead. You're in last place. Pick it up. Enemy
Man,
personal
I
radar
know I'm in
online.
last place. Oh, there went a guy. Break right here.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Hey, you hit somebody with that cruise missile in here. Oh! I guess that's how. Oh. Touche. Well played. Got one flippin' kill. Don't even know what that Kingslayer pop-up thing means. Oop, where was that? Where was that? Ah! 'Got him. Not gonna go the same way he went, where I just got him. Let's see if I can get this guy who was up high.
Seconds. Time's up. Move, move. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cluster strike incoming.
Ah.
It's over for RTB. Move out.
I would like to go back and play that again. Play of the game. Because he's camped out up in the cardboard boxes. Alright, well, there's some unlocks at least. Alright, let's back out of the lobby and get these. 2. What? So can I... Okay. So I took that off. Okay. Alright, why don't I check my, yeah, because I definitely don't have the best field upgrade arm. Alright, well, we'll try the recon drone. So maybe we'll do this one more match, and then maybe we'll try some Warzone. See how that goes. What bugs me about Warzone matches is it can take as long as 20 minutes and still not really get anything done.
Delta 2 out. I don't want to hear it, man. Not a word.
It's alright, Baird. Here we go. Oh, another PC player. Really? It's going to be a 5? Okay. St. Petrograd. We're probably... I think I'm actually just going to stay on free-for-all. Because, like I said, my biggest problem is that I don't know all these maps. And, like, the only way that I know to get rotated through them is to keep playing free-for-all. I do really want to go play Warzone, but... I hate to play Warzone and then come back and still, like, pop onto maps that I haven't even played before at all. Alright.
Free for all. Soldat, you're on your own.
Yeah, I heard somebody right off the bat over here. Huh? Oh. I don't know why you did that. Wow. And why in the flip do I still have... For a very brief moment there, I actually had the lead. Come on. I hear something. Ah. jackwagon up there on the
Enemy
roof.
personal radar overhead.
What? Bad play.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
Oh, great. Trying to find cover from this blasted cluster strike. Bad engagement.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
It's too frazzled by the cluster strike coming in. I'd nab it.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Oh, what was that? Spotted. Yeah. Spotted alright.
Enemy care package now.
Afterlife buzzkill. We'll take that. Left side.
Enemy gunship
I
inbound.
thought I saw a guy there.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Ah! Ah! It's on my left. Oh no, what is that? Is my drone still up? Am I dead, but my drone's still up? I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing. Where's my Z button? I mean, this is where I want to park it. Okay. Blast it. Gotta get better at those. Those are the ones I really need to win, are the 1v1s. Let's change my loadout to 6.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Where is he? Come on, man. I'm so hesitant to snap the first time that I see somebody. I haven't even seen this part of the map.
Enemy care package inbound.
Alright, so good 1v1 there.
Enemy precision airstrike. Get down.
Yeah. Great, really bad place here. Jerk. As we pay. Camping out up there. You too. You're a jerk. Okay. Oh, just...
Enemy care package inbound. Seconds. We are out of time. Move. Enemy cruise missile.
Ah. Ah, really? Hiding behind the bar? Come on, man. The chunk hole. Sounds like somebody's upstairs up there.
Find your courage. Victory will come.
Better. Not good, but better. I'll take that. Alright, let's back out of the lobby. So new weapons, so let's not do that just yet. Alright, so there's my AX-50. So that's got a attachment unlocked for a weapon that I don't even have yet. That was it, okay. All right. Okay. Uzi's got a new attachment. Still something. Oh, armory. Gotcha. So... Okay. So I guess that... Oh, what? Yeah, I guess that only helps me for Warzone and with my custom loadouts there. Alright. Oh, really? You think it was that late? Thank goodness for the Yeti cup. I think I've had this coffee made for like 3 hours. I gotta watch here because I did have a Yeti cup tip over yesterday, or 2 days ago. It was not pretty. Fortunately, it happened at my workstation where I have my work stuff set up, and not any of my gaming and streaming PCs. And the only thing that got doused was my work phone, but still. It's been, man, it's been almost 4 years down here in this space being my studio, and have not had a cup tip over, but I'd like, ever since I moved in, I was like, it's gonna happen someday. Alright, we're gonna go with loadout 10, which is my Uzi. Crap, I didn't even look to see what map this was. Talus Backlot, another one that I have yet to play. Great.
Free for all. You're on your own, soldier.
Somebody threw smoke right off the bat. This... Maybe I have played this on a previous iteration of Call of Duty. For the whole... Dang it. Had two guys on, I wasn't sure which one to go for. Got me the rocket launcher. That's a game logic move right there. No, you do not.
Enemy care package inbound.
Come on. I just need some time to... Ah! I was just trying to recover after getting damaged.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
Great. I don't know what my DPI is set at.
Enemy UAV overhead.
One. Two. Three. Four. If that's gonna help me. Nope, it's not. I heard something back over here. Gotta be worried about these guys up here with snipers. Just straight on, eh?
Enemy care package inbound.
Where was that? Why do I have the Claymore armed? Right now, recon drone's available. We need to get somewhere where we can use. Oh! Stinking rocket. Alright, so is my drone still available? It is. One, two.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Take cover.
I really wish. Three. That makes it seem like I have nobody marked. Ah. I can definitely say feel a little better about accuracy now that I've changed my DPI out. That was right side.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Takes a little bit longer to traverse, but do not want to be seen by that chopper. Ah! I want to hang out up here. There we go. I got a recon drone available. Oh! Combat Freddy. Oh, no. Oh, that's...
UAV on standby.
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler coverage active.
Okay, now we did the wrong thing. Get out of the thing. That's one. Two. There's somebody else over here.
Scrambler fuel depleted. Initiating self-destruct.
Three. So now I think I finally understand how that counter UAV works. Been wasting it. You know what's more important is that I got enough of a streak to actually get one to use.
Less than a minute.
And that's where that accuracy's better. I gotta get that. I think what happened was when I booted the PC up today, my normal DPI setting had fallen out. Crucial. Let's get reloaded.
30 seconds. Time's up. Get moving.
Oh, he got me. Some trash. Man, was that a guy's? Oh, thought that was somebody in here.
The enemy fought hard. Stand down.
Hey! God, how do I just almost spilled coffee all over myself. But what would be even better over here is if I had a better mousing service so I wasn't picking up so much. So, what's going on here? Ooh. It's almost bad. Getting upgrades for the Uzi. Hey, Portero, my God, there's so many weird stories like that. I hate it. Hey, brother, how you doing, man? I don't know what it is with Twitch. Like, I don't understand why I just don't always have timestamps up. It really bugs me. How was it? Were you streaming tonight? I thought I saw you tweeted out that you were doing like a hot wing thing or something. And I don't know why Twitch is not showing my thing in military time. Reflex sight. Yeah, that's tonight. Oh, though it'll be sometime in the future. Okay, very cool. Were you playing were you playing or are you playing CoD tonight, or what do you got going on? Playing some retro? I'll go with the Halo sight there. Now I need to bump up my DPI to move around the menus faster. Alright, so that's all good. I think that is, yeah, that is all my weapon unlocks. Go ahead and jump back in. No stream tonight, just hanging around watching tonight. Okay, very cool. I need to go, so one of my problems is, now I need to remember to set my DPI lower. Actually, I don't even know that I had my HyperX utility up. I brought the PC up tonight. I was saying, Porty, that I gotta, I need to change out my mousing surface. I've got this Amazon RGB mouse pad, which is fine. I like the material better, but it's kind of small, and the hump where the lighting controls are like interfering with the mousing cable, so I need to pull out my, I have some like really big, like 12 by 13.
Enemy personal radar online.
Let's go with loadout 9 and see how that goes. Oh, I didn't know that was a sniper rifle. And the match has already started. I have a nice big one from Amazon. Vixing is better. Okay, yeah. Yes, I use,
Enemy UAV overhead.
Blad Nabbit. Where's that coming from? Ah, really? Man, that guy with the rocket launcher. I just need to run. I don't know if I don't think I got that guy. That other guy did. But super cheap, and yeah, it's like 16 by 24. It's great. 60 by 32, actually. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, they're the ones I used to use before I got these RGB ones. This is another loadout that has the claymore that I need to... Who's that? Somebody just loaded a sniper round. Somebody out here?
Enemy personal radar online.
Yeah, that wasn't... I wasn't going to win that engagement. Let me fix this blasted loadout. Need to take this stuff more seriously. Claymore. Let's go with the Molotov. But of course, it kind of doesn't matter because I don't really want to stick with. Now, this should be interesting. Actually, I just put an upgrade on this Uzi, right? Oh. Oh no. Would you please? I know I saw a guy going right to left over here. Go through here. Another blasted loadout with the claymore.
Enemy UAV overhead.
He was. Great. I always get a recon drone when I'm not in position to use it. I don't want to use it there. Ah! I thought I had him sized up, and he clicked on me just a second before I did. I thought he was running so hard that he didn't see me. Is my recon drone still available?
Enemy personal radar online. Enemy care package inbound.
So I know you went Warzone, or you went Call of Duty, I think, before I did. This is not necessarily the kind of game that's in my wheelhouse, but have you played Warzone? 1. Two. I usually try and get like 3 guys spotted before I pop out of the site. Oh. There we go. 3.
Last place. Pick it up.
Oh, man, I thought I was doing a lot better than that. Guess not.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
Door's not a door. And I was focusing on the explosion of the cruise missile. I have enjoyed it, but probably not as much as most. For the most part, I'm over the battle genre. Very cool. Yeah, it is not something that I, shield turret. That's not good. Yeah, it's not, that's not my bread and butter, but I've been trying to play them from time to time.
Enemy precision airstrike.
I do enjoy them, actually, finally allowing myself to really play Fortnite without just being critical of it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I actually find Fortnite solos pretty enjoyable. There we go. Ah! I heard him coming too. That's probably true for me with most games. I'll probably never play alone, but with friends I really enjoy it. Okay, very cool. But that's alright. Wow, did I set that car on fire?
We're losing. Turn it around.
Well, I'm not gonna turn it around at this point. Contract available. Hey, well, I really need to change. It blew up my drone. It had to be one of these guys over here. Ah, no. Yeah, my problem is finding friends to play in my, in the time slots that I can play. Most other people get on earlier.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
I just dodged that bullet, apparently.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ah! Yeah, me too. All my friends want to play super late, and I usually don't. Yeah, I usually don't either, but it's just... flip. But by the time I get home from work with my long commute, usually, again, not in this current environment, but... and then take care of stuff at home, I'm usually just not able to get on until later.
It's over for RTB. Move out.
Oof. It's like I wasn't even trying. Man. Flushed him with the nade and then popped him with the shotty. So how have your streams been going, man? Pretty good? Using that Uzi, we're getting a lot of Uzi unlocks, though. Let me back out of the lobby again. So we got new perks. I don't even begin to know how that would work. Yeah, things slowed down for a little. I think I was getting a little burnt out, but I've been ramping back up again. Okay, very cool. And when you say slowing down, do you mean like in terms of like how frequently you were streaming, or in terms of like how many viewers you were having come through? Gas grenade, okay, that should be interesting. That is not all the weapon stuff that I unlocked. More Uzi stuff. Just numbers mainly, but it was because I didn't have the energy like I normally did. Okay, very cool. So did you move your times at all? You were just talking about being on, not wanting to be on late. So did you move your start times to be earlier than they were before, or are you still at the same time? I mean, what did you change to get your energy level back up? Honestly, before I was kind of stuck in a rut of just gaming and not putting anything into streaming per se. Okay, I got you. Well, I feel bad for you coming through here, because that's kind of all that I do. But yeah, I definitely understand what you mean, though. For a while, I was also very stressed with all the COVID things and employment, but things have settled and I seem to be good, which is good. Okay, very cool. Because I know you do contract work, but you work for a permanent employer, right? I mean, you are a full-time employee with a company, right? Who then puts people out on contracts. All right, we'll try this loadout.
Make every shot count.
Again, I did not look at the map crash. I have no idea what map crash is. Change that DPI. Yeah, I think we're... That's too quick. Alright, I think we're wired in there. Oh, the helo. Now, this is a map I do remember from way back in the day. Enough to know that I'm in the wrong place to be out here with a shotty. I just got some perk that changes my crouch speed. I'm not going to be able to hit anybody. What the... What? These chill gaming streams are the ones I enjoy watching the most. Correct project management engineering for a general contractor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a death in order to fix this loadout. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, this is good that I'm figuring these things out. I mean, I really don't like using the... yeah, let's try the combat knife. I don't think I have any melee weapons armed. Right? Alright, we'll give that a try. I mean, it's not going to be very... we got one! See if I can get...
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
Cluster strike, need to get inside. SuperDopey! What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Recon drones available. Oh, melee's not going to do any good. Ah, no. Ah, somebody took my kill. And I'm going right back to where I was. May as well jump down and try and catch somebody here. Good, man. How have things been with you? How are you weathering all this COVID-19 stuff? I've taken 2 hits of health just because I'm dumb and I don't know the map. I would like to run up here, but I don't know that some yokel hole isn't up here camping. Somebody got up here with a sniper rifle.
Enemy cluster strike incoming.
No, get inside. I'm good staying inside and safe playing TDM. I'm actually playing free-for-all because I don't have any friends. Oh, I saw a guy there. I will probably never get there in time. I'm out of lethal ammo. See you. Oh, we got... Ah! So, Dopey, you're out in a place that has one of the highest number of cases, right? So how is like is the atmosphere out there just like, well, and I mean, and it's given all the rain that you get, it's not the happiest place as it is from a morale perspective, right? Oh God, no! So have a nice FFA is a scary mode. Free for alls don't have anyone to play as bait. This is a really bad loadout for this board, but oh, you can't. It's not a ladder you can climb. Oh, he's gotta hate that. He is angry, I am sure. No, don't. Flippin' hey. I saw the claymore. I was like, don't. So yeah, W, how's the atmosphere out there, and how are people like coping? And I mean, have you been able to I mean, what are the train companies doing? And I know you were. Oh, that's that 1v1 ish right there. You hate me. Who's... Did rounds wind up here?
Less than a minute.
Yeah, I'm super smoking trailing there. And of course I have a shotty, so when I see somebody across the courtyard like that, there's just nothing I can do. Change my loadout. Who's on me?
30 seconds. Time's up. Move your...
You light me up with a blue taser? Willie Pete? Electron grenade? Stun rounds. Got one for the end game.
Over. We're RTB. Move out.
See better color differentiation. I would be able to do better on this. How enjoy the mechanics gun handling in this new COD? Have you tried using the 725 shotgun instead? How are you enjoying the mechanics gun handling on this? So I don't play COD a lot. I mean, I've played a lot of the single player campaigns, so I don't really have like a sense of like gun sway and recoil and all that kind of stuff like I might have like for, I don't know, Destiny or something like that, or the Division 2. So I don't have a really good sense of comparison. And probably more so to say, like, my big problem is, like, I never stay on a game long enough to really gain any, like, larger sense of awareness of, the different game mechanics and stuff, for the most part. So, this is a rare instance where I'm planning on putting about close to 40 hours into Call of Duty multiplayer. I say that new video game day for me comes up in 4 days, and I'm probably going to be switching over to Resident Evil 3 on the Xbox. So that's probably going to cut my time in this a little short. But I do, as far as like a quick game that you can just jump into, this game in the progression model, I will say, requires a lot more attention to, the way I've played COD in the past. So and I do find that enjoyable. I've always felt like COD does a pretty decent job of, like, not overly rewarding the people who can put, like, 40 hours into this in a week. So Porty says, I gotta head to bed now. Hope the rest of the stream goes great. Hey, Porty, by all means, man, get some sleep. And thanks so much for coming through. I do really appreciate it. I know it's a rare occasion that you're free at the time that I'm streaming. So thanks so much. So Dobie says, I've been playing the Warzone mode, and the recoil feels really good. So I don't want to say I'm not a huge fan of the Warzone. I've been playing Warzone as well. In fact, my original plan for this span of time that I'm going to spend playing this was I was just going to play Warzone. Well, the problem with Warzone is, like, I was in a match the other night for, like, it was 21 minutes because I timed it. And, like, I didn't encounter anybody until near endgame. I fought in the Gulag, so there was that. I do like the Gulag implementation, but my feelings about Warzone is the map is too big. There's too much loot, and the verticality of the map results in just that incentive to do, like, the toxic camping and sniping that people do. and then you wind up even when they, I mean, I've gotten to end game, you know, several times. First of all, end game for Warzone is like 20 to 25 people, right? Whereas when in Fortnite, when you collapse down to like the last few stages, you're down to like 4 or 5 people. I keep doing this. I keep getting onto here and not checking to see what map this is. Candor Hideout. I wonder why we're getting all the Middle Eastern maps. I was the Middle Eastern map, but like the I don't know what I want to call it.
Free for all.
I was getting different maps earlier. Jeez, really? Right off the bat like that? I agree. They've added a lot of unique features which are awesome. Also, yeah, the roof cameras are super annoying. What? Jeez. Is this as bad as Rust? I need to tighten up. This is starting to feel like Rust. Which is like, as soon as you spawn, you're like people are in your face. Is that off to the right? Ah! I do like it. I also feel, though, one of the things in Warzone is, and I know people complain about like the shielding system in Fortnite, but man, in Warzone, like I sniped a guy like 3 or 4 times. And like, I mean, I'm not even sure if I took all of his armor down. And I'm like, okay, like, if I hit a guy 4 times in a row with a sniper rifle, like, he should probably go down. My one concern as far as the loot, I agree, you get a full loadout within minutes. Yeah, and so, yeah, that's what I mean by, like, the dissatisfying endgame, right? Like, I don't know how satisfying endgame is if... Ooh, snap. Flip. I had somebody to get there and I got hit by that blasted cruise missile. Jackwagon. One of the things is I'm not moving as fast as I normally do because I don't know this map. But yeah, it's like by the like a few minutes into the round, like everybody has either a custom loadout or else purples and golds, right? So not traversing and getting that weapon up. The one thing I don't like about this game is it seems like I mean, I say I don't like it, but the fact that I recognize it and refuse to like adjust to it or play that way is maybe a little bit of that on me. It seems like assault rifles are just like the king dizzy, right? Like anytime I get up on somebody and they've like everybody's running around with assault rifles, that's like the only weapon that seems to be like really effective in the game. Yeah, being able to put new plates in on a constant basis does make people... Yeah. I mean, now, to a certain extent, I mean, I do like... I mean, now in the... I mean, I do like the fact that... I also need to learn to hip fire better. I've been going to always raising my scope, because I feel like... Oh, jeez, I'm up. Looking over at my health and monitoring display, and like I do that frequently. I like time shift out and think that like what I'm watching is what's going on in the game right now, and it's not. It's like recon drone available. Okay. Ah! But, you know, I guess what I'll say is, despite how crappy I am at this game, like, I always have fun. It's always a hoot. And there are some things I'm figuring out and doing better. I mean, this is, as crappy as I am at this, this is probably the best. These last few days are probably the best I've ever played Call of Duty. Because, again, I never play the game. I mean, heck, I don't know that I've ever played Call of Duty more than, like, 2 days in a row before. Who is this guy? Like, so, like, that, like, every engagement for me before, like, this time has just been, like, spraying wildly, and, like, no sense of, this guy on his UAV?
Only a few ahead of you now. Counter UAV ready to deploy.
Yeah, my problem is, let's see how this, crap. He saw me come back here. So we're gonna try and reload. Oh, I got a counter UAV. How do I do this again? So I hit 3. Let's, Shiza. Put it right there.
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler.
Enemy UAV
Yeah, the meta
overhead.
seems to be an M4A1 always, or the AUG SMG, and it's boring to always see the same line. Right. Ah! So there we had some hip fire action. My problem is I don't have like the
Scrambler fuel.
I don't have the gut instinct to like react with like, oh, don't raise the gun to your sight now, just hip fire, because the engagement is too close and too quick. Come on. I heard it. Oh, he's gotta hate that. He is angry, I'm sure, from that. Ooh, how often does that work? Thought I saw the glint of a sniper rifle up there. Alright. Action back this way. Ah, man, I should have won that. A couple more rounds of accuracy. Uh-huh. Jerk. And he tried to run, I think.
Counter UAV ready to deploy.
Ah, he caught me as I was pulling out the counter UAV. Yeah, it's hard to train yourself to get out of that habit, especially using an LMG with low handling speed. Right. Okay, do I have my, I've got the counter UAV up, right? Let's just launch this mug right now.
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler coverage active.
Now, what I also haven't figured out is, like, I hear somebody up here. Ah, thought I would have had him.
1 minute remaining.
I still have my, go, baby, go. Find me something. Are you kidding me? That unmanned UAV didn't, counter UAV didn't get a thing? One. What do we got? What do we got? Two.
30 seconds. We are out of time. Move.
Three. Exit the drone control.
Enemy cluster strike. Take cover.
Great. Shit. You ain't gonna get me. What a jackwagon. Let me do the exact same thing. Ah!
Tomorrow will be different.
I think I was cruising for a higher placement, but I'll take that. I can't believe I put that stinking counter UAV up and I didn't get a thing. Alright, well, we weren't last, so that's got to count for something. You're putting in some work, man. Pretty decent KD, it looks like. Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Very good to see you, man. I saw you drop some likes on some of my clips and videos on Facebook. I've been meaning to reach out to you. I was planning to do that this week, so very cool for you to come through. I need to step away for about 60 seconds, hit the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Dopey, if you're still here, I will talk to you when I get back. And if you're not, I completely understand that you may need to take off and go handle some stuff. So, very good talking to you. And I will definitely, if you are gone, I will reach out to you via Facebook later this week. And for anybody else, hopefully you guys will stick around and I will be right back. I'll put you on the BRB scene. All right, cool, man. So when you say you decide to get back into the scene, do you mean, so are you getting back into gaming or streaming or both, or? I really need to configure this HyperX mouse so that it puts different discrete colors on when I change DPI levels. I have to keep going in and like waggling the mouse to see what DPI level I'm at. Can I please get a thermal, like holographic? Not gonna complain. Underbarrel. Merc foregrip. Let's swap that out for the muzzle. Streaming finally found the match to light that fire again. Okay, very cool, man. Very cool. Yeah, I know it can be tough. I've struggled with my schedule and stuff. I mean, to be quite honest, in fact, the only reason I am back on any kind of regular streaming schedule is because of, like, the self-isolation and lockdown. Wait, this says... Oh, no. Okay. So that's dusk, right? I think that's it. The problem is... Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go through and also... I still have loadouts that have the Claymore. There's at least one more. Probably the very last one, yeah. Alright, fine, we'll put the Semtex on. Time sticky grenade. I realized there were too many amazing people I wasn't in contact with anymore. I can definitely understand that. I have been a little bit the opposite. If I recall, you've changed employers. I changed employers at the beginning of the year. So, this is the worst chair in here. I had a former boss of mine reach out to me and talk to me about coming to work for her company in a position that was essentially a promotion for me. And so I went in. She's not my boss. Somebody else. She and I are peers now. So yeah, I went and had a discussion with them last fall, and then we came to an agreement. And so I started working there. Unfortunately, I was there for all of about 2 months before this business went down. Okay, vacant. So this is what I meant by I keep getting the Middle Eastern maps. I was getting vacant and Rust, 90% of the time. But yeah, so I am at a new employer in a new role. I just can't tell if that's the low DPI setting when I first... Okay, so that's it. This HyperX mouse is so slick.
If it moves, kill it.
Okay, now I know where I am. This map is sweaty! Take a breath. We're back on here with new weps, though. So what are you, so talk to me about your stream, man. Like, what's the plan? What games are you going to be playing? What times are you going to be streaming? Oh no! Snap! I hit the flippin' reload button. Okay, well that was a faster reload anyway. Probably the benefit of some of the perks that I've gotten. I hate going through this room. It's almost impossible to get in and out of this room without getting jacked.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Come on.
Counter UAV on standby.
Oh, I've got a counter UAV? Come on, get that guy. Oh, where'd he go? How did I lose him? Oh no, get off the option screen.
This is Jaguar 3-0, scrambler coverage active.
Hate that glass breaking mess. Everybody over there. Still on Twitch, about 3 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Probably 4 to 5 days a week. You want to try to keep it modest. keep it modest, bro. 4 to 5 times a week. That's not a modest schedule. That's hard work. That's awesome.
Depleted. Initiating self-destruct.
Flippin' A. Can you please stop hitting the reload button? Like, there's no choice but to come in that door. It's like, well, if you're gonna be on, man, if you're gonna be playing, you know, games that I play, and you wanna multiplayer or collab or whatever, like I said, I'm not trying to stream, you know, every night. I'm trying to keep it casual. I mean, I'm really like where I am right now. Like, I really like. I mean, I'm gaming is my main concern. I'm kind of more focused on like my podcast, and I really want to start writing again. And so, if you know, but what I'm doing is, you know, because I have to game to be knowledgeable about the things I want to blog about and be knowledgeable to talk on the podcast, right? It's more about, you know, I'm streaming as a means of recording that footage to get through those discussions, right? Got roasted. Right now, I'm obsessively playing Space Engineers, learning how to write and run scripts in there to make a lot of quality of life, which is very cool. Although, yeah, it is comparatively, I was streaming 8 to 10 hours a day, so okay, I got you. I'm always down to hop into some lobby with you. Yeah, man, like I said, you know, my main focus is, like I said, I'm back focused on the podcast, and so my main thing is, you know, we need to play, you know, I got revenge on a fool. You know, we need to be playing the major releases that come out, you know, each year, and now to a certain extent keeping up with like the different services and the different games as a service content to be able to talk about those. Dude, I had just spawned. I hadn't even gotten suited yet. But in between those, I'm definitely down to run, you know, whatever you want to run. I'm getting good, but my problem is I'm so far behind in this match. I hear him. Thank goodness. My thing too is,
Counter UAV on standby.
I'd probably be even better. I'm always on the hobby. The E2K, yes, yep. The Enough to Keep Going podcast, which is the only show that the network does now. Man, I really want some coffee, man. This thing keeps popping me back in. Ah, man. I was sure that was to my right. Let me look at this replay. Oh, no, there were two people. That's the problem. I heard the guy to my right. I didn't hear the guy to my left. Smoked, fool. Oh, come on. I thought for sure I had him. What is on your game list? So in the last 6 weeks, I played Yakuza 0 on Xbox. So that is a game that I need to get back to. Come on, bruh. You only got me because you guys were pinching me on that with 2. So yeah, so the end of... Really? Yeah, I'm bad. So the end of last year, I got into Star Citizen, and for a while, I had this brief flirtation with. I mean, I was struggling, right, with the new job and some of the other stuff to just. I mean, switching games a lot takes a lot of effort, right? It winds up. You're constantly learning a new game, constantly learning new systems, you know, and then you combine that with the fact that oh crap, I really didn't want to be out here. Did I get that guy? I hope I got him. I hope I didn't go through all that and wind up not getting that kill. I'll be really angry. So yeah, so that I kind of got in this bad spiral. And lost lost a lot of ground, like mucking around with MMOs and stuff. So close to the yeah, right. And then as I turned the corner into this year, same thing. So I was kind of coming off the way that I normally play games, and that was causing me some time management problems. And I just wasn't getting a lot done from a gaming perspective. So
Pull back, soldier. Fight another
in the fourth, I'll take that. My overall objective in Call of Duty when I play is to come in somewhere between 4 and 6. I just don't want to be 7th and 8th, and I'm not wrapped around the axle about being 1, 2, or 3. Like, mid-pack for the win. That's my mantra. So, but yeah, and so, you know, I mean, you know me, I'm always doing deep thinking and, like, trying to figure out, like, man, my allergies are killing me tonight. Trying to figure out, like, how I feel about stuff and, like, what I want to do and blah, 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 blah. And so, after that period of time, like, trying to focus on MMOs and then going back to my backlog, and then I thought I was going to do games as a service type stuff. So we're going to bounce out of this lobby and go back. I just, like, really wanted to focus on the podcast. And again, now I want to get back into blogging. Because I really just wanted to get back to the stuff that is only dependent upon me. Like, I really get bogged down in stuff that is dependent upon other people, right? Which obviously streaming is dependent on, like, viewers, right? And stuff like that. And not just viewers, but, like, viewers and, like, being in Discord. I mean, so part of the thing that pulled me out of the, well, depending on how you look at it, the nosedive or my attempt to climb to a certain altitude was, like, being in Discord servers is just a drag for me. For a few different reasons, but, like, just, like, I mean, you know, right, my main thing, not last, is a win for right. You know, my main thing and what I want to talk about is games. And I spend a lot of time in Discord servers not talking about games. I spend a lot of time in Discord servers, like, struggling to have a conversation about games. Whereas, obviously, you know, my co-hosts on the podcast, that's what we talk about, right? And we talk about other stuff too, but there is, you know, throughout the course of a day, and we're on Discord now, you know, we're talking about the gaming industry and the business and, you know, consoles and the tech and all that kind of, and that's what in that forum, that's what we talk about 70% of the time. And then 30% of the time, you know, or less, you know, things come up with family and yada, yada, yada. And we don't have any problems talking through that stuff as well, but we do it when it comes up. It's not like, I don't know how to, it's not like the thing, right? So I found a lot of, like, frustration being in Discord servers. And then I don't like being in a Discord server and then, like, not participating in the conversation, right? So if the conversation's not what I'm interested in, then I'm like, why am I a member of, like, you know, 5, 6, 7 Discord servers, you know. So and then I feel this obligation to check in, and so I just, you know, backed out of a lot of them. You know, there's some other stuff we can talk about offline. So you're coming back around to what you're really passionate about. Yeah, I guess you can kind of say that. I mean, and I really enjoy streaming. I just don't like all of the extracurricular stuff and the politics and all the yada yada that like goes along with it. Like, you know, I think I've, you know, I love gaming. I love playing games. I love the gaming industry. I love the tech. I love the art. Right. I love, and then from my professional life, I love, you know, the elements of software development and architecture that go along with it. And that's all I'm interested in. Right. Like, I mean, my relationship with you is different, but I guess what I don't like is like it's a little ridiculous and to me a little disingenuous for there to be this shtick that like the relationship I have with you is the relationship that like a streamer is supposed to have with like dozens of people, right? Man, I couldn't agree more with that statement. That's why I'm taking more credit. Right, like that's just, to me, that's just not feasible. And like, and I'm fine having, you know, all my friends don't all have to be part of a monoculture, but like the notion of having an intimate relationship, right, in my mind, with people who are not of the same, I don't want to say mindset, but like don't have things in common. Like I don't understand that, and like I'm not interested in pursue. Oh man, this is gonna be sweaty. Look at all these PC players in here. Normally I don't get all these PC players. I'm like paired up with a bunch of. So do the PC players just get on late? Are they all West Coasters or what? Crash. Okay, so we're back on a map that I've actually played before. So I don't know. You know, just like all of the. You know, you need to be on these social media platforms, and you need to like post stuff that's not about, you know, that's not just about streaming, and like, just okay, whatever. You know, which again, I do, but like, again, when I look around Twitter, you know, let's take that one for instance. Everyone seems really superficial. I totally get it.
Hold up, you're on your own.
Like when I look around Twitter, right, and I look what, you know, streamers are posting. Like they're not posting about games, and you know me too, and I get it. Look, I'm turgid and very classist, and you know whatever other things you want to put into that. But you know, I look on Twitter and like, and streamers like. Well, I mean, you know the deal, right? I frequently get frustrated with the fact that like streamers are some of the people who to me are the least knowledgeable about video games, and that is thoroughly frustrating. And like the, you know, and then the defense is, oh well, you know, it's not all about gaming, and okay, whatever. I mean, that's fine. Haha, screw the rules, right? Oh, that guy, he's working on his pistol. Working on his pistol game. You know, and somebody's over here. Well, I got him before that guy got me from the flank move. So yeah, I mean, I think in general, my thing, and what I posted on Twitter the other day is like, you know, online personalities are generally not real personalities. They're, you know, more so brands and businesses, and that's not what I do. That's not what I am, and I'm not interested in participating in that ecosystem, right? Like I'm a gamer. All the content and stuff that I do is all associated about participating in a conversation about games, and anything that's to the left or right of that is not my core interest. Now, if I have, you know, and this is kind of the way the podcast is, right? If I have gamers that I know, and by having a dialogue and a discussion with them about games, I come to know them well enough, right, that I find other interests with them, that I'm all for having those other conversations, right? And that's where I talk about, like, for instance, my relationship, you know, the relationship between you and I. But oh man, he's gotta hate that. What do I have here? Probably gonna get now toasted.
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler coverage active.
Now can I, what do I need to do here? X. That whole thing is just not really on a good button for me. Can you get out the window here, little buddy? Can you get out the window? Are you kidding me? Oh, come.
Take what is yours.
Of course, I took like 3 days to get that blasted drone out of the window. So W says, the focus steers away from games and more into being something. Right, exactly. Right, and my frustration with the whole thing about influences is like so people who don't know anything about games are trying to influence people about things they don't know anything. Like, I'm just where did this guy go? Whatever. Oh well, he's up in the same place I was. Yeah, so like I don't. Well, and again, what you know what it turns it into? It turns it into high school, right? And that's the thing I'm not interested in. Like I spend a lot of time playing a lot of games to be knowledgeable about games, and I'm not interested in you know, participating in an ecosystem that puts the focus on other stuff besides being, you know, a subject matter expert on that. And you know, and I'm not the type of person who plays one game and like stays on that. I completely get and understand that, right? The people who are like super knowledgeable about Call of Duty, right, or Fortnite or Apex. But again, my thing is that I caveat that with, okay, so that person's a subject matter expert in like that game or that genre or whatever. I'd have been angry if he'd have ganked me for my inaccurate engagement.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And there was one point I think I was actually doing pretty good in this round, but I now didn't. Where did that come from? Come on. Flip. I'm toast. Everyone is selling out or trying to, I understand. Yeah, and I don't, you know, what I'm saying isn't meant to speak ill of people. It's just to say that the makeup is a certain thing that I'm not interested in. You know, I love meeting people, and if people want to talk about games or other stuff, that's fine too. But the shtick of going out of your way to talk about things that aren't games, I don't know. I feel like that's a shtick you could have and not. You know, and not wrap video games around it, right? Like, trying to hunt this guy. you know, you could do makeup or clothes or fashion or you know, or automobile repairs, right? You know, right? Or just cars or video equipment or whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is an effort to capitalize on an interest and then drive the conversations. I don't know. It's like it's an effort to capture an audience or a demographic
Rest your wounds. We return soon.
via things that aren't actually about, like, the interest area of that group or demographic. For sure, I'm picking up what you're putting down. We had a great conversation, but I did absolutely horrible with that match. While we were at it. So very cool, though, man. I'm excited to hear that you're getting back into it. So let me see. So you said you were playing Space Engineers? Now, is Space Engineers different than Kerbal? Oh, I need to back out of this lobby. Nope, I have some other stuff. It's hard to have a good comment in slaying on it. Right. Yeah. Too much cognitive load. So what? I think that's just telling me I have more upgrades to Dusk. Yeah, Space Engineers, open world sandbox. It's like Kerbal, Minecraft, and Elite Dangerous. Okay. No, I'm sorry. You were asking earlier what was on my playlist. So I had been playing Yakuza. I'm trying to think was Yakuza? Oh, MLB The Show 20 on PlayStation 4. So I was playing Yakuza 0 on Xbox, MLB The Show 20 on PlayStation 4. And some of those were I was trying to kind of get caught back up for the releases that had been coming out since the beginning of the year. Yakuza dropped in February. MLB The Show dropped in March, and then Doom Eternal dropped shortly thereafter that. So I briefly hit Yakuza 0. I spent a little more time with MLB The Show 20 before Doom Eternal came out. And then I was on Doom Eternal until I finished it. So I just recently rolled credits on Doom Eternal. And now I'm playing a block of this, which Hovek. This map is not as sweaty. That's free for all.
Free for all. You're on your own,
Oh,
soldier.
hey. I got it in the match late. That windmill always messes me up. Now, is the DPI too high? Now, what I hate is people will get up here and go prone. Oh! Flippin' A. Yeah, and then what I expect... So right now what's tracking is, like I said, new video game day for me is in 4 days. And I suspect what I will be playing will be Resident Evil 3 on Xbox One. Even though it's kinda wouldn't be my first choice, but it does appear to be, you know, block. Some of the stuff that I play is stuff that I feel I play out of a feeling of obligation, like to converse about those games on the podcast and write about them. So unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, Resident Evil 3 is a game that I feel I have a certain obligation to play, because I feel like it's a significant release for the year. What is up with me not getting my assault rifle? I was thinking I'd be doing better this match, finally going with the assault rifle like everybody else does. I watched a few of your show clips, the Whacker Power Tube. Right. Yeah, MLB The Show 20 has since been patched, and I hear that, like, some of the stuff that I was calling out has been addressed. Come on. Somebody's gonna get me because I'm popping off and making a lot of noise. I want to get this one. I'm saying I want to get this one. I may have already gotten him. How has somebody already run up to 18 kills? I guess I'm not running around enough, maybe. Reload! Ah! She's got the Uzi. Rocking it.
30 seconds. Time's up. Get moving.
Ah! I call hacks. That might be true. When there are a bunch of PC players in the game, they have to assume there's some hacking going on. What was it? The thing that's been going around on Twitter, is Ninja saying that? I want to say what Ninja was saying was like there's no way controller players are beating mouse and keyboard players unless they're hacking. So are you looking at playing anything else other than Space Engineers in your repertoire? Alright, gotta back out of the lobby again. I will say, I don't know if it's the battle pass or what, but I am certainly, whatever I'm doing, I'm definitely cranking unlocks like every round. Okay, so there's some new weapon that's open. I need to find something that is not overly modified. New assault rifle. M13. It's already up to level 1. It's interesting. Oh, there's more stuff. Zerk M4. New optic. Mini reflex. Is that it? Nope. Oh yeah, because no. swap that weapon out. That's the Kingslayer right there. Woodland camo. Sand dance. Yeah, Ninja likes to cry hacking and stream sniping. He's a maybe some of the classics I use to stream: League of Legends, maybe some Diablo, definitely some Warzone, and whatever else catches my interest. Now, are you a Diablo 3 player? And yeah, obviously, I have a few friends, family members playing some of the seasonal characters over there. Yeah, man, let me know about that too, because I think I have Diablo 3. I definitely have it on Switch. I can't remember if it's cross-platform or not. I have it on Switch. I think I have it on PC. I'll definitely check when I jump off the live stream here. Piccadilly. I don't know that I've played. Oh yeah, I have played this one. This is actually the first map that I played when I picked up multiplayer on this. Yeah, it was. I have them configured on my mixer, and I haven't been using them. Oh, is this my shotty? Actually, I'm gonna have to.
You're on your own, soldier.
Ooh, who's that? It looked like that shot was coming from somewhere else. So one thing about Piccadilly is there's just no good way to cross. A lot of people like to snipe on these things too. Oh, I didn't even realize that. I don't actually know what this weapon does. Let me. Yeah, is it a shotgun? I guess this is a shotgun. It'll be on PC for sure, or I might have Rocket League and Sea of Thieves a shot also. Okay. I have Sea of Thieves on PC. Rocket League. I definitely have. I think I have Rocket League everywhere. I don't play it a lot, but I think I have it on everything. I didn't even know that this was a thing. Dang it. You believe the different color traces they've added to microtransactions? There's some RuneScape, just kind of whatever I feel like playing when I get out of bed in the morning.
Enemy care package inbound.
Oh, is that what's going on? Because I saw some guy hit me with blue tracers. I didn't realize those were, he'd gotten those from a microtransaction. I just thought that they were a perk for a weapon.
Radar online.
I mean, that's cool.
Enemy personal radar online.
Now, when you say microtransactions, so does that mean it's like you buy them, you buy the battle pass, but then like the tracer rounds are something different or extra? I did not actually know, Dopey. Oh, what? I think he saw me and ran. We'll check the loadout here whenever I get killed. I was gonna pop him with the melee. Yeah, you can pay for different color traces, correct. They cost more CoD coins or whatever they're called. Yeah, what is this I have? This is the stiff arm. Marksman rifle level 2. Oh, that is not a good selection. I think people, like I said, people snipe on this board. I don't think,
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
ah, man. Yeah, I wasn't gonna have any luck with that. Yeah, I mean, they're cool. I mean, they look neat. It's a nice little visual thing. I'm getting smoked. So, are you a big-time COD player, Dopey? Because I didn't know that was a big thing for you. Oh no!
Enemy personal radar online.
I guess I'll go with the Uzi.
You're in last place. Pick it up.
I'm always in last place, bro.
Enemy personal radar online.
I see something over here. Thought I saw somebody close from left to right. Oh! Dang it. Couldn't pull that off. I spent a significant amount of time while I was gone playing in a milsim group in Arma 3, so I've gathered a lot of info. It's also that you swap loadouts so often. It's cool seeing all the different guns and setups. I stopped playing back in Black Ops, but I've regained interest in Warzones. Very cool. Yeah, well, I change weapons a lot because I suck. That's kind of part of it. But, I mean, I will also say, like, for games like this, and you know from when we played Forza, right, too, like, my thing is, like, I feel like I've paid for all these weapons, so I feel like, I don't know, man, and somebody talked to me about this, was in my stream saying, you know, I should pick out, like, a favorite loadout and stick with it. And I'm like, that's it.
Enemy care package inbound.
I feel like I should play with the weapons I paid for, right? Like, they're part of the game. Like, I've never liked that whole thing of, like, and it's why I don't play sports games online. Like, I don't play sports games online because, you know, in football, everybody just runs the money plays, right? You know? And that's what I feel like in this game, like, that's some trash right there. Info about guns, ammo, etc. Sorry, didn't finish that sentence. Trying to find something that lets you get good. Yeah, there's that, but I also, like, you know, like, I'm not, like, gonna never use a shotgun just because shotguns are, like, you know, everybody who uses a shotgun gets smoked. I'm like, yeah, shotguns are in the game. Like, they were modeled, right? Alright. There's some tactics right there. Flipping mouse cable is getting hung up on this RGB mouse pad, though. Like I said, I need to flip to... Really? You make me chase you? What the cops say? Don't make me run after you, fool. Oh, where'd he go? He must have... Can you get... Oh, he... Whoa! Got headed. I couldn't even... that dude was like the Flash. Like, I couldn't even see him. You experience the whole game for sure. Stop metagame. Right. I definitely saw somebody running around over here. That's probably something I should have avoided. Yeah, stop just using the spam weapons. Jeez, I'm getting smoked 25 to 20. Jeez. This is another match I didn't take seriously.
Less than a minute. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover.
I think it also doesn't help that I haven't had this map all night. I'm also running around a map that has a lot of wide open engagement distances, and I'm running around with an Uzi. Don't you buddy hop on me!
Counter UAV on standby.
Hate that crap.
This is Falcon 3-0. Scrambler coverage active.
I also don't know why my counter UAV, which at the beginning of the night seemed to like almost always get at least one kill, and now like it never gets anything. Can't tell where these guys are. I hear this popping off. Well,
Hard day. Clean yourselves up.
I've heard you mention the mouse a few times. What's the skinny on the side? It's not a problem. I mean, again, it's not like if I changed it, I would get 10 more kills. Although now that I've said that, I am going to change it. And what I'll do is I'll try and pull it up here. Actually, to do this, I'm going to have to unplug it from the. I'm going to want to unplug it from the USB. So it is this Amazon RGB pad, right? So it's, you know, got lights and stuff on it. But the problem is it's got RGB lights. The problem is that it has this little nub section up here where the lighting controls are, and the mouse cable runs in between. So I'm pushing the mouse up and getting it close to this thing, and then the cable's clipping on it. And on top, and in addition to that, the cable is sometimes tracking to fall down in between this RGB hump in my Stream Deck. So I have some really big, like 16 by 20 mouse pads or something. So I'm going to change out to that really quick. so I swapped to a bigger mouse pad, lower DPI, and it's how my mouse. Yeah, and that's and I am lowering the DPI on the mouse. I played like 3/4 of tonight, so I played like 3 hours with it too high because I didn't realize. I forgot that I had been setting it lower. But when I went through my whole thing last year of thinking I was going to move out of here, and then I moved everything back in, I didn't set up any of these large mouse pads. I have two of the workstations have Corsair MM350 placemats, which are super huge pads that have both my keyboard and mouse on them. And so when I moved back in, I didn't set these older mouse pads I have that are, like I said, they're like probably like 16 by 16, 16 by, I don't know, something. I didn't set any of them up. I set up those Amazon RGB mouse pads instead. And I just need to pull these larger mouse pads back out. So now we have a perk for the shutter, an optic. Still have something else. This Uzi is getting jacked. Fangible wounding. Bullets cause target healing to be briefly delayed. Commando. I do like how they have as part of the progression model. Have I got any new operators, just out of curiosity? I don't think I have. Alright, I'm going to bounce. Going to focus on my gaming. Had a blast chatting with you. I'll be back around next time to see you live for sure. Alright, man. Thanks so much for coming through, man. It was really good talking to you. Like I said, I'm still going to reach out to you so we can talk about some things, you know, off stream. But yeah, thanks so much for coming through, man. I definitely appreciate it. Help me keep my energy level up. I'm probably only going to play one more match myself and then go ahead and shut it down for the night. But take care, man. Stay safe out there. Maybe if I just put in enough time on this, I'll get enough unlocks and actually be decent this season. A man named Joel. A bad mother. Monster Energy. Shipment. I do not think I've played this map yet. Yeah, unfortunately, what this experience is teaching me is it's tough, man, because I would like to play Warzone, but I feel like what I'm learning from this is that I just need to... I'm just going to have to play a ton of free-for-all to get good at free-for-all. And again, good for me is just getting to be, you know, average. Oh, yeah. DPI is too high. Okay.
Hold up, you're on your own.
How the heck am I? It's like, how am I not hitting these guys? Did we kill each other? Or did he get got by somebody else? I think he got by somebody else. I think I actually got him. Ah. Man, this is sweaty like rust. Really sweaty like rust. I kind of like it though. Ah! Oh, come on. C4? Come on, man. Gosh. It's like... What am I? Jeez, there's a guy at 20 already? Come on, man. Ridiculous. Lots of people are armed up with shields, I see. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna go one more match after that. This might very well be the only thing we're able to get done tonight. It's gaming. Thought I was gonna have time to do some other stuff, but we've gone a little longer than originally planned. Tier 2. Tier 3. I don't know how, when the world I got a Juggernaut award. Unless that's just for taking rounds. A lot of times I don't understand why matchmaking takes so long for free-for-all. It's only 8 players. It might just be because, like, in general, everybody else in the world is on crappy connections. I sometimes wonder when I see people pop in and bounce out like that if people are backing out because they see PC players in here. Which is a shame, because I'm not good. And it's not like me being in here really tips the balance in any one direction or the other. Or if it's because people don't like the map. That could be it too. I think it's free for all. Like, what do you? And then I need to check, but I would think that you could. I thought that free for all. I thought that all these modes had filters, so if you could set whatever maps you preferred, or could set it so you wouldn't get match made into a match with a map that you didn't like. I don't know. All I know is I keep going into these. Oh yeah, I have played this map tonight. All right, I think that's my lowest DPI setting. Yeah, I definitely don't have my the HyperX app lit up.
Free for all. Soldat, you're on your own.
Ah! Really? With the sniper? I don't know where he went. Dang it. Ah, jerk hole up on the roof. Alright, so I'm coming back with my pistol this time. Oh no, that's my, I don't think this is gonna work out well. I don't even know if you can throw these things. I'm assuming you can. Oh my goodness, he's got to be angry. He's got to be. He's probably fit to be tied. He's probably fit to be tied about that. All right, I'm gonna go with melee one more time, and then I'm gonna switch my loadout. Let's see if I just get ganked. Ah! I'm gonna go one more time. Because I almost had that guy. I thought that the alt fire on melee actually threw the weapon, but I guess not. No. Thought I saw a guy here. Ah! Alright, I gotta stop messing around now. Wish I knew how to change my rate of fire too, although probably keeping it on full auto is my best bet.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Great. Dang it. See if somebody's up here camping. Ah, he was. Jerk. Ah! I need to head right. Blast it. My evade. I have no good evade. Ah!
Enemy UAV overhead.
Man, I wish I'd gotten that guy. Dang it.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Spending too much time being preoccupied looking at the rooftops. Ah!
Enemy UAV.
I don't even care if he hears me coming upstairs this time.
Enemy personal radar overhead. Enemy cruise missile. minute remaining.
There's one. Whatever it's worth. Did I really not win that engagement? Blast nabbit. Really?
Regroup. Tomorrow will be different.
Alright, we're still gonna go for one more. That's kind of a long match. Muzzle. All right. Hoping for a mid-pack finish. I feel like I would gotten up and was being pretty consistent about those, and then trailed off. So I'd just like to get back to it before we wrap up for the night. So I'm willing to stretch it a little bit tomorrow since all I have to do for workout is calves. And I don't think I have any in-my-face meetings first thing in the morning.
Frag out! Got him.
Wow. The heck is going on with matchmaking, man? It's interesting, so it makes it look like they've capped max ping at 91 milliseconds, which is cool. It's interesting to think that there's not 8 people playing free-for-all with less than 91 millisecond ping right now. I wonder if we're having a problem here. Let's try it again. What is going on with free-for-all? Oh, there we go. I also never understand what these green bars are. Ah, great. It's the map I struggled on earlier.
Free for all.
Right off the bat. No. Dang it. Accuracy was trash. I feel like assault rifle is always going to win against LMG though. Ah. Probably need to start hitting. I wonder. Flip. I don't know where that came from. It made me divert and go push
Enemy
right.
UAV overhead.
Dang it. Yep, that's part of it. Part of the problem is I sit there and watch the kill animation, and I think other people are skipping and getting back in the game faster. Flip! I was tracking the one guy, and I didn't know where he went.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
Okay, 3-7. I see him. He's way too far out for me to do anything about. Ah! 5 to 8.
Enemy care package inbound.
Ah! 7 to 8.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
The bus gave me cover. Ah! Where'd he go? Seven to 9. Trying to actually play like I care. Still 7 to 9. Come on.
Enemy personal radar online.
Ah, what did it? I've hit the wrong blasted button. Let's change loadouts. That is not good.
Enemy precision airstrike inbound.
Ah! Got me twice. 8 to 13.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Dang it. 9 to 14. Glad nabbit. Hate it. Come on, don't get hung up on that. Really falling behind now.
Enemy VTOL jet in the AO.
Go, 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 get off the street. No, get off that! Dang it! I need to get...
We're getting hammered. Step it up. Enemy precision airstrike inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
$12 to $26. This guy.
Enemy UAV overhead. Less than a minute.
Ah! It's up on the staircase.
Enemy personal radar online. "30 seconds. Time's up."
Yeah, I'll take fourth.
Failed. Reports for debrief.
I'll take fourth. Well, I think what's definitely part of my clueless positioning is that I've been sitting there watching the, like I said, watching the kill animations, not realizing that I could bounce out of them, and that's what other people were doing and spawning faster than I was. Because I was just like, I just don't understand how their kill count is like racking up so quickly. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna monkey with weapons loadouts and whatnot, just to see what my last set of unlocks are. For anybody who happened to swing through the live stream, thank you so much. Thank you, Portera. Thank you, SuperDopey, both for coming through. If you happen to be watching the archive version of this on the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube, thank you, and I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just receive a notification whenever I post new content. Like I said, several times during tonight's live stream, new video game day for me is in about 3 or 4 more days. Right now, what the trend is looking like is that I'll be playing Resident Evil 3, probably on Xbox. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna check that again tonight. So now I'm in the point of, you know, walking up to that next purchase and tracking, you know, reviews and comments and general takes on new games that I've released out on the internet. And like I said, as we step up to 12 April, I'll make a decision about what that's going to be. Right now, like I said, it's looking like it's going to be Resident Evil 3 remake on Xbox. But until then, we're going to be playing Call of Duty. I said it would be Warzone. I'm feeling right now like I want to play more free-for-all. I think what I might do next time is start with Warzone and play a couple Warzone matches and then flip to free-for-all if that's going to wind up being my preferred and more enjoyable game mode. So we'll just play some Warzone and get it out of the way and then flip to free-for-all. So until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Gascally Stamus from the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube, the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, aka Game Logic on Twitch. That's going to do it for me for tonight. Good night, good luck, and good gaming. I'm out of here.
Stand standing on the battlefield. Got my sword, I got my shield, hoping that these homies will turn the cheek to help me feel ready to fight, to live the life for right, to prove to this road that there ain't no termite. There is no turning back, it's no taking slack, it's no feeling fear. There's a reason why I'm here. Warrior, I'm a kingdom warrior. Euphoria is the title that I'm serving ya. Extraterrestrial, you know me, Mr. Google, Mr. Snookums, hip-hop MC. Finding every track to keep the feel wet. Follow higher ups, taking crazy on my sets. Warrior, I'm a kingdom warrior. Warrior, with the power I use. Warrior, blood of God's begotten son. Warrior, yeah, he's the holy one. Warrior, standing on the battlefield. Warrior, got my sword, I got my shield. Warrior, ready to fight the fight of right. Warrior, yeah, that fight starts tonight. Yeah, I'm strong, no I won't back down as I run to higher powers, not run from holy grounds. Cause I'm God, I do rely as I sound my battle cry, enter the ring so fly. Everyone freed from all hell bounds. The strongholds are up so these walls will come down. I'm claiming victory with a trumpet so sweet. For 40 days, 40 nights, you hear me while you contemplating his homies is skating. Ready to live to give it up for our savior, our warrior. Total euphoria, backed right up in the corner like a coward thug. Warrior, I'm a kingdom warrior. Warrior, with the power I use. Warrior, blood of God's begotten son. Warrior, yeah, he's a holy one. Warrior, standing on the battlefield. Warrior, got my sword, I got my shield. Warrior, ready to fight the fight of right. Warrior, yeah, that fight starts tonight. Warrior, all weapons unmatched. Warrior, their shackles unlatched. Warrior, dark forces will flee. Warrior, yeah, they're afraid of me. Warrior, I use authority. Warrior, that God has given me. Warrior, will never miss a beat. Warrior, enemies beneath my feet.